Hello, how you all doing? End of day 73. I've just walked through the door straight away, took my couple of pictures, and just threw this on record straight away, basically. So I'm still in my gear. Just because, obviously, I'm a journalist, or I like to journal things as best as I can. Obviously, this is going to be about my first Narcotics Anonymous meeting, my first NA meeting. Obviously, it's by definition in the name. I'm not going to discuss anything that was talked about in there, or any personal details of people, anything like that. I just kind of documenting my process of going there for the first time and my thoughts leading up to it, kind of through it, and at the end of it. It's probably be an emotional one, as everything seems to be at the minute. I'd just like to say thank you. I don't know if I should have asked him first. We just walked home together. Thank you to P. I'll just say his initial. Thank you to P for inviting me. I'm so proud of him and his recovery journey and things like that, and seeing him regain his power and his strength and helping me. You know what I mean? So yeah, my first NA meeting on day 73 of my total abstinence sobriety, and going into it, I was a bit like, once again, ego kind of resurfaced in a way where I was like, I've got this locked. I've got this down to a T. Do you know what I mean? I know I'm all right. You know what I mean? I can do it by myself almost, which I feel like you can, and that's kind of the whole point of this. But just how my thought process changed through the evening and things like that was all the things that I've been applying to myself is what they teach in NA. And actually, the whole point of it isn't. But obviously, it's the actions that you're taking to stay clean and sober and well within yourself and to live your best life and things like that. But what I found, what I'm trying to kind of refrain from getting choked up about, is it's called fellowship for a reason. And that I finally kind of feel like I found my tribe, even though we're all from all different walks of life. It's about spirituality and finding people vibrating on a similar frequency, and then we're all at different points in our journeys, all at different points in our lives. We're just listening to people sharing, and I didn't share today just because first time there, just wanted to take it all in. But I just felt so blessed, and everything happens for a reason, and alignment and things like that. You know what I mean? And obviously, it's a must for me now. I got my first one, even though I've got more to come because I'm 73 days. Actually, just for today one, my first meeting, but I'm going to go there every week, try and get involved in service and helping people and things like that. Like I say, I'm a bit overwhelmed by it all, but I'm trying not to break down like I do on every video. I just feel really blessed, man, and it's just like hearing people talking your language. It just feels like you've been so alone for so long, and like I said, I was like, I can handle this by myself, and I'm trying to help people, saying do it the way I'm doing it. And then these people are like, oh yeah, this is how we all do it, this is how we all stay sober. And even though you think you've got a lock on it now, you never know when that door's going to reopen. And just having that there, the fellowship, like I said, I love the terminologies that's used because it's all spot on. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, everyone greeted me very respectfully. You know what I mean? It's just such a beautiful, and it's just my one meeting. I might have bad experiences to come. Do you know what I mean? Rah. But for a first time, that gets kissed along with that, and my daughter's things and stuff like that now. Do you know what I mean? Because that's who I'm doing it for myself, obviously. But I got all the literature. I'm gonna have a flick through that. And like I said, thank you to P for inviting me, mate. And us talking, it just this whole experience, getting sober, day 73 for me, but this felt like a first day in a way. Do you know what I mean? Of going, my first day of like my isolation has ended. Like I've been saying, it's like I've been in isolation the last 70 days. And now it just feels like, this is what it's all led to. Everything happens for a reason. I've had faith. I've had faith in a higher power, surrendered myself to it. And this is kind of my reward in a way. You know what I mean? Safe space for everyone, for people like me I'm not just a fucking crazy loner. Addiction can hit anybody, any time, any class, any race, any nationality. It's a disease that afflicts any, it does not discriminate. And yeah, sorry, I'm gonna just get off and because I don't want to just sit here crying. But that's my. I'm just gonna go pray and be with myself for a bit. But thank you so much. If anybody does see this from the meeting, thank you so much. And I'll see you next week, and maybe at other meetings if I've got the time, availability, and ability to, the finances and stuff to get there. So yeah, peace, respect, and harmony. Everybody love everybody. If you are struggling with addiction and you can't do what I did and just kind of go straight for it, I highly recommend just getting to a meeting and see how that affects you. Because like I said, I went there arrogantly, in that way of, you know what I mean? But just reading, just hearing things, I was crying, you know what I mean? Where it's like just feeling that energy of everybody having the same energy was very powerful. So yeah, I love you all very much, and peace, respect, and harmony. End of day 73, day 74 tomorrow. Mwah, one day at a time, just for today. Yeah, love yous. Peace.